Court. And then, tinanong siya ngayon ng media, no, what are you going to do if the decision of the Supreme Court is to halt, no, the implementation of the national budget. Medyo na-alarma ako doon, sinabi ni President Marcos Jr. na okay lang, shut down na natin, di ba? Shut down the government. Oh my goodness. Sabi ko, di ba, medyo na-alarma ako doon, ba't ganun, ba't na-shut down? Kasi in our experience, marami ng presidente dumaan eh. If that national budget will be pag binasura yan sa Supreme Court, no, yung national budget at hindi na aprubahan na, ang mangyayari dyan, reenactment lang ng budget ng 2024. Yun ang mangyayari doon. But we will never shut down the government because the government is the people. You cannot shut down the people. Oh my goodness. Alright? So, yun lang yung naano ko, no? Yun lang yung naano ko. But shut down. We can never be shut down. Alright? We will continuously push forward. Alright? So, sana hindi ganun yung ni President, yung kanyang mindset. Alright? Kasi iba natin kasama ganyan, mindset, diba? Diba? Okay, so, sige, continue ko. Thank you for that, Che. No? Then, next is, letter na tayo, Che. Justin, anong letter na? Okay, effective mechanism. Ito naman letter, letter J, letter H, teka. Ayan, ito yung sasabi ko kanina, letter H, continuing mechanism, di ba? It's continuous, hindi siya pwedeng ma-shutdown. Then letter I, ayan, kumukha niyan, meron tayong, ayan, discuss kanina natin, na nag-share si Cheryl, letter I, the sharing with the national government. Then letter J, effective mechanism for accountability. Ito, accountability of local government units. Yes. When we talk about accountability, guys, letter J, dapat ang pinapakita rito ng local government unit, yan, tama, ang ginagawa ni Mayor Along Malapitan, transparency. Lahat ng mga transactions, documents na involving projects and programs, nakalabas dun sa may billboard, nakalagay dun. So, doon, kung gusto mo tumingin tungkol sa project na to, silipin mo doon, makikita mo, kaya ito pala ang halaga ng project na to, ito ang duration. That is what we meant by accountability. No, that you are accountable because you are transparent, no? Hindi ka nagtatago ng kahit anumang. Wala kang tinatago. Pero in terms of confidential fund, from the word itself, confidential, di ba? Kaya nagtataka ako sa confidentiality na yan eh. So, if you're going to show it, it's not confidential anymore. Alright? So, doon ako nagtataka sa ating mga mambabatas. No? Okay, so next is letter K. The realization of local autonomy shall be facilitated through improved coordination. Yan, yun ulit. Kamukha nung kanina ni Cheryl, coordination with the national government policy and program. And extension, yan. Letter I, sa I tayo. Tama, I ba? L pala to, L kala ko I. So, it pertains to the participation of the private sector for a sustainable development. So, yan, isa pa yung napakahalaga, yung participation of the private sector. It refers to the people's organization or the non-governmental organization so that we can sustain the development, the growth and development. Hindi lang growth. Kasi, kamukha niya ng ating economy is always growing. But the mere fact is that it's always growing. We need to be developed. Diba? Diba yung mga retarded nga lumalaki, diba? Pero hindi na de-develop, diba? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Kung ang Pilipinas ay lumalaki lang pero walang development, retarded tayo, diba? So, abnormal yung katawan natin. Kaya dapat, sa paglaki mo, kasabay yung development. Kaya nga, economic growth and development. Ngayon, ang nangyari sa atin, para tayong retarded. We have economic growth, but slow development. So, nagiging retarded yung katawan natin. Baka maunahan pa tayo ng Cambodia. Yan ang sinasabi ko. Maunahan pa tayo ng Cambodia at Vietnam. O, di ba? Dahil sa, ang maraming Pilipino nasa Vietnam ngayon, nagbi-business doon, nagbo-boom yata doon. Kahit na sinasabing mababa ang currency ng Vietnam against sa peso. Pero huwag nating maliitin ng Vietnam. Baka mamaya, next year or the next year, malampasan tayo ng Vietnam at ng Cambodia. Yun ang inaano ko dyan. Pinag-usapan namin kahapon yan no? Kasi, ito, ano ko lang, no? Tapusin ko muna ito bago isingit ko. Letter M, subparagraph M, the national government shall ensure that decentralization contributes to the continuing improvement of the performance of the local government unit and the quality of community life. Yan. Ito guys dapat may improvement of the performance and the quality of community life. Yun ang sinasabi dyan. Kaya nalimutan ko na yung sasabihin ko ngayon, no? Kanina, nalimutan ko na, no? So, sa kanan, mamaya siguro maalala ko. Yes. Ay, mahina. Okay. Kaya, yan siya. Okay na. Yan. Okay. So, ayun ako, natumba pa. Yan. So, yun yung ibig ko sabihin doon. Maganda yung sinabi sa letter M, no, yung letter M niya, that the national government, no, will ensure that decentralization will contribute to the continuing improvement doon sa performance ng LGU at siyempre sa quality ng buhay ng mga mamamayan dito, alright, dito sa ating kalunsuran, alright, dapat ganyan. And then Section 4, ang kanyang scope application nito, Section 4. Okay, madali na yan. Provinces, cities, okay. Section 5 tayo, rules of the interpretation. Ito na. Section 5, general welfare. General welfare. Pag sinabi natin, ito kanina, sinasabi natin kanina rito, when every local government unit, they have their own general welfare. Ang una, hindi common what do you call that? Hindi common welfare. It's not common welfare. Kasi pag common welfare ang ginamit dyan, excuse me, sa constitution na yan. But here we're using general welfare. Kasi pag sinabi natin general welfare, in particular, sa isang local government lang, kamukha natin, sa Caloocan City, or Malabon, or Navotas, or Quezon City, or Manila, no? At ano pa yan, kahit ano pa, Valenzuela. General welfare, meaning to say, those who are or coincide within the local government units na na-mention natin, sila yung makaka-receive ng mga services na sa kanila lang ibibigay. Alright? Sila ang priority. They will be prioritized, no? They will be prioritized by the local government. Alright, kaya nga sinasabi ko sa inyo, o kamukha nito, may mga gusto, ang University of Caloocan City, ginawa ni Mayor Along, okay yung matriculation fee sa mga undergrad. What do you call that? This program is para dun lang sa mga, sa mga Caloocan resident na mga student. Huwag mong isiksik yung sarili mo kung nakatira ka sa ibang lungsod. No? Kasi ang uunahin dito, Caloocan. That is general welfare. No? Kaya tayo lang mabebenepisyohan yan. Alright, ngayon, di natapos na. Unahin ka muna. Pag natapos yan, saka ka na isusunod. Alright? Kumbaga, hindi ka priority. Ang priority ito mga taga-Caloocan. Yun ang sinasabi natin dyan sa general. Kanya-kanya yan. O, kung nasa Malabon ka, kung taga Malabon ka, priority ka ng LGU Malabon. Kung nasa Valenzuela ka, priority ka ng LGU Valenzuela. Alright? So, kung saan ka, doon ka pumunta. Kasi, yun ang mabibigay sa iyo ng magandang serbisyo. No? Yan ang mangyayari dyan. sa general welfare. Then, the next thing is we have Chapter 2, Powers and Attributes of LGU. Section 6, Creating Local Government Unit. Yan na nga, yung pinaka-example natin dyan, guys. Kahit naman, for example, sa isang probinsya, ang probinsya, meron yan. It is composed of component city or independent component city or what you call that, a municipality. Alright? So, sa isang probinsya, meron diyang municipality, meron diyang component city, at meron diyang independent component city. Alright? Diyan sa probinsya. Ngayon, ganito. Huwag kayong mag-alala yung mga sinasabi kong component city. We will explain that sa susunod. Ito lang muna para hindi magulo. O for example, gustong mag-create ng city. Yung isang municipality sa isang probinsya, gustong maging city. So, meaning to say, there is a qualification. Kasi, pag magiging city ka, dapat ang inyong, what do you call that, ang iyong annual income must be 10 million, no? Dati, no? It must be 10 million. Ang inyong municipality ay kung kumikita ng 10 million per annum for two consecutive years, pwede siyang ilakad, no, ng sanggunian, no, pambayan, at ipapasa yan sa gobernador. Yan guys. Ang mangyayari dyan, for example, mag-o-author yung isang konsehal doon sa municipality na yung municipality nila ay gawin siyang city. No? Because for about two consecutive years, sila ay nagkaroon ng income annually ng 10 million pesos. Then, therefore, we will have that councilor will author it, then it will be passed. It will be approved by the mayor, the municipal mayor, no? And then the municipal mayor will pass it to the governor. Alright? Then, when it is passed to the governor, at titignan niya yan, check niya yan, ng kanilang sangguniang panlalawigan, no? Then, that is the time it will be signed by the governor and passed, no? Doon sa Congress, sa House of Representatives. At pag-uusapan na yan doon sa House of Representatives, gagawin nating city to, so municipality na to, then by majority vote, no? Then it will be passed to the Senate, then majority vote, passed to the President, signed by the President, approved. Kaya nga yung natin, yan, kamukha nito, yung ating, what do you call that, yung barangay, yung bagong silang, di ba? So, yung proseso ganun din. So, may nag-author para gawing 6 na barangay. 6 na barangay ba? Engineer Ren? Gawing 6 na barangay. So, 6 barangay, gawing 6. Oo, 6 na barangay. Ginawang 6 na barangay yon. Then, after that, in-author yun. May nag-author dyan. Hindi ko lang kung sino nag-author na councilor. Nag-author yan, then pinasa, then 3 debates, then after that, signed by mayor, then after signing ni mayor, ay doon, pinasa na yan, doon sa atin, excuse me, pinasa na yan doon sa Congress, no? Sa Congress. Siyempre, ang susuportahan niya nung ating dapat nung 3 congressman, sinuportahan naman siguro ng 3 congressman ng Caloocan, then majority vote, yes, okay, then to the Senate, majority vote, okay, then plebiscite, yes or no, yes, pasado sa mga constituent, then signed by the President. Ganun din sa gobernador, ha guys, ha, yung kanina sinabi ko, may plebiscite pa yun, ha. So, once na ma-approve yan, okay na sa Senate, then the Senate will command the COMELEC, sige, conduct a plebiscite if the people will agree to the created barangays or city. Then, if the